Over here in the test layer panel of the text layer, we can click on the arrow and you'll get a few different options. Text and transform. So inside transform, you have the anchor point, which is the pivot point of the layer, and that is defined by this little piece here. Basically what that means is if you click on anchor point, it'll move around based on where this is. For example, rotation, it'll rotate around that anchor point. So I press Command Z there to get back to where we started. So for now, we'd like to center the anchor point to the middle so that the text rotates on its center, not on the side. So right now we have the anchor point locked to the bottom left corner of this text layer. And if we need this text layer to rotate, for example, click and drag here, we can see that it's rotating around that pivot point. All of the control happens around the anchor point or the pivot point. So Command Z to undo. So what we can do is go up here, click this tool, click and drag and place it roughly in the center. So now when we go to the rotation, it'll rotate around itself. Let's go back to our regular selection tool now that we've centered that. We can go to scale and we can shrink the text or make the text larger. We can move the position of it, which is the same as clicking up here and dragging and moving it where we want. And then you'll notice here that now the anchor point is not set to 0 and 0 anymore. It's set to 393.6 and minus 36 to have it centered. With the opacity, it's set to 100%. That means you cannot see through it. If we set this to 50% and press enter, you would now see through a little bit. So now we're actually seeing a little bit of the white through the text. And that's why it got a little bit lighter. Let's go back up to 100%. Click enter. Okay guys, so that's your basic idea of what you can do inside the transform of a text layer. In our next lesson, we will explore keyframing and actually animating the text layer.